we got the WeeLC contract signing with Hornswoggle and El Torito. In the ring, we have hosting it Vicky Guerrero, and with Hornswoggle, we got 3MB, Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre. And with El Torito, we got Los Matadores, and it's pretty cool. They have a little back and forth. Heath Slater, he ends up giving some demands that are pretty ridiculous on Hornswoggle's behalf. And then El Torito talks, and one of the guys, one of Los Matadores, ends up saying, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And then they end up having a contract signing. Hornswoggle, he signs it with a pen, and then El Torito grabs the pen, he throws it up in the air, and they put an ink pad on his hoof and whatnot, so on his foot. It was pretty funny. I got a kick out of it. Then they end up having Hornswoggle has some words, and then he says he's gonna prove that he's the bigger man at TLC in the match, and then he ends up